Now we're going to be doing a test called the Ottawa ankle rule.
Yeah.
And we do this one pretty early just to see if any imaging is necessary.
Okay.
Yeah. So this test has 5 components, and one of them was just being able to bear weight. And I saw you walk in, so that's already a good point for you. And the next one are more about just touching around the ankle and seeing if it's sensitive or tender. Okay? So we're going to go to the affected leg, which is this leg. So the first now we're going to be moving on to more specific tests since we did more general tests last time.
Yeah.
So the first test we're going to be doing today, specific test, is called the anterior draw test. And this test is used to see if a ligament that is found on the lateral side of your ankle is affected in any way, might be damaged or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because also earlier we did some examination and we did see that it was painful for you over there. So we're just gonna test it out and see if everything was all good. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
Perfect. I'm first gonna start with the unaffected leg, just to feel the difference, because this is supposed to be your regular normal leg.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Then I'll fixate here, and then I'll just do this. How does that feel?
No pain.
No pain?
No.
Okay. Then we're going to move to the next side.
Okay.
And let me know how it feels as well.
Oh, a little bit of discomfort.
Okay. That's okay. That is normal as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Then after doing this test, and I also felt a little bit of a difference. It shows me that the ligament that I was trying to test on the side of your ankle is a little bit affected, but it doesn't seem like it's fully torn or anything like that. Maybe a little bit irritated. Yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now we're going to move to the next test.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to be moving on to a test called the Taylor tilt test. And this one is most specifically at another ligament that I also think might be affected. So I'm just going to try and rule it out or rule it in,
okay.
basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the unaffected leg as well. So just let me know how this feels for you, yeah? I will do it for this. Yeah. How does this feel?
Oh, no pain.
No pain. Let's go to the other one.
There's a slight discomfort around
Okay,
the
slight
side.
discomfort. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so it's pretty much the same one, giving me the same idea as the previous ligaments. So it's not torn or anything, just a little bit irritated, which makes a lot of sense with the mechanism of your injury.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let's move to the next test. Okay, so now we're going to be moving on to the next test.
Yeah.
So earlier I had a few hypotheses, and one of them was that structure in between your tibia and fibula might be affected, and that structure is called the syndesmosis. Yeah. And I just want to basically rule it out. And yeah, so the test is called the exorotation stress test. So yeah, just so you know, the test is a little bit invasive and might hurt. So let me know if it's uncomfortable. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna start with the unaffected leg first, just so you know as well what it's supposed to feel like, and I know as well what it's supposed to feel like. Yeah. So I'm just gonna fixate you down here, and it's basically just this. How does that feel?
That's alright.
Okay, that's normal. Then we're gonna try the other leg. Fixate here. Yes. How does that feel? Okay, that's good. Perfect. Then that also shows me that nothing might be happening with the syndesmosis, but I have one more test, which is called the squeeze test, and it also tests the same structure, just to see as well. Okay, perfect. Down on your stomach, please. Okay, so the squeeze test is basically just squeezing on your leg to kind of separate your tibia and fibula, because in between them, that's where the structure is. Yeah. So I'm gonna go straight with your affected leg, and let me know if you feel anything. How's that? That's alright. Yeah, here. 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 Okay. Then you can turn around. Okay, so from what I got from this examination, your syndesmosis structure is not affected whatsoever, but the other tests earlier do show me that your ligaments on your lateral side are affected, not fully torn or anything, but just maybe a little bit bruised. Yeah. So we'll be talking more about that a little bit later. Yeah, perfect. Perfect, so let's try that real quick. Would you mind laying flat on your back for sure? Okay, lovely. Okay, we're gonna try and make this specific. Okay, you can move back a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna put my ankle here just to keep your foot into dorsiflexion. Yeah. And I'm gonna go here, and I'm just gonna try and feel, and yeah, let me know if there's any discomfort for you as well. Okay. Yeah. Okay. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's not painful, but kind of feeling a little bit of restriction.
Yeah, I can feel it too, the little restriction. But let me compare to the other side, just so I have a better feeling of it. Yeah? Perfect. Okay. Let me know if it hurts or anything. Yeah, it does. I can feel the difference. It's more movable than the other one. So it's just showing me that there's a little bit of restriction in your dorsiflexion, and that's nothing bad. It usually happens during like rehab, but yeah, some joints get a little bit stiffer. So we can use this in our treatment, and we're gonna use some mobilization and just trying to help your joint be less stiff. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
Perfect. Okay. So today is our first session of our treatment.
Okay.
So we're going to be trying to focus on mobilization.
Okay.
And I have a technique that I would like to introduce to you. And this technique can work or will not work, but today we're going to find out if it does. It's called the Mulligan technique. It's basically combining movement and mobilization.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna be working on it, and we did do test the other day, and it showed that your dorsiflexion is restricted.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna be working on today. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I'll be using this rope. Okay. Would you mind putting your perfect. No worries. And I will just do this. Loosen it up a little bit. So the whole thing is I'm going to try and fixate your foot in this position.
Okay.
And all I want you to do is bring your knee towards me, which forces your ankle to dorsiflex. Yeah? How does that sound?
That sounds good.
Perfect. Let's give it a round. First round.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's give it one more round and see how that works.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna fixate this, and I want you to come towards me with your knee. Come as far as you can go. Yeah, and then go back. How's that?
Yeah, it's good, but you said you feel a little bit of pressure here.
Okay, that's okay. We can try putting something in the back, maybe a towel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you mind grabbing that towel over there? Perfect. Convenient, right? Okay, so we're gonna try and put it like this, maybe. So it's less painful.
Yeah, that's
okay. Keep your foot down. All you're trying to do is bring your knee towards me. Okay, so we've already done one. Let's do another 6. So, okay, 7 I mean. Okay, come towards me. Okay, go back. Okay, come back. Yeah, go back. How does that feel? Feels good. Okay, that's good. Okay, come back. Okay, let's do 2 more, and then we can test how your dorsiflexion is. Yeah, perfect. How does that feel?
That feels good.
Good. Okay, now I want you to try and dorsiflex as much as you can, and let me know how that feels and if it feels changed to you.
Okay.
Yeah?
This is good.
Good? Okay, perfect. Then that means it's working. So we're gonna keep doing it until we see no more changes. Okay, perfect. Today we're gonna be trying something a little bit different because we did an examination recently and we did find that you're restricted in your dorsiflexion.
Yeah.
So like, the mobility is a bit low. So there's another way to kind of help increase that mobility and reduce the discomfort, and that is called by doing manipulation. And you've probably done it yourself, like cracking your fingers and all that. But now today I'll be helping you with your ankle, basically. So how does that sound?
That sounds good.
Perfect. Would you mind going on all fours for me, please? Yeah. You're comfortable? Or, yeah, facing that way is fine. Whatever way you're comfortable with. Yeah. Because this is your ankle. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So I will just be putting my hand here between the gap. Yeah. And I will just make a little thrust. So could you please take a deep breath for me? And then take it out. How does that feel?
It feels good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to try moving it a bit?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next manipulation,
Okay.
which is cracking your ankle.
Okay.
So please lay down for me, this way. Yeah. And come a little closer to. So I'm just gonna, let me put a little bit here. Science is killing me now. Okay. So I'm just gonna be holding onto your ankle like this. Yeah. I want you to relax for me. Yeah, relaxed. Okay, take a deep breath and take it out. How did that feel?
Feels so good.
Good, okay, that's good. Then, yeah, so just so you know, this is just temporary, so it only helps for the moment,
Yeah.
but it's also good. Okay, so now we're gonna be doing a treatment that's more focused on you as an athlete because you're very agile, you jump around and everything. So this exercise will be kind of combination between plyometrics and like combination exercises.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there will be some jumping, there will be some drills in this exercise, and I'll show you how it's done, 1 round, and then you can try, and then we see how it works from there.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Perfect. Let me show you how I want you to do this drill. So this will be your starting point.
Okay.
So the first thing you do is to hop on the box, jump down, and then you do your drill in between the lines. Do it again. And then here you hop, turn around, and you start again, basically. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You got it? Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Well, for the sake of the video, we'll do it once. Good. Okay. There you go. Feet, sharp. We go back. Sharp. Jump up, jump down. Perfect. That was good. Okay. We're gonna do that a few times later. Okay, so now we're reaching the end of our basically treatments. And so we're going to be doing some tests, and they're called return to play tests. And we use this as physios to see if the patient is ready to return back to their sports with confidence and also avoid re-injury, basically. Okay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Perfect. So one of the hop tests that I want to be doing today is called the single hop test, and it's just one hop on one leg, and we're gonna switch because we want to be able to compare and see the difference between the legs.
Okay.
Yep. So I'll demonstrate it for you, so you just have an idea of what it looks like. Okay. So you're on one leg, and you're gonna keep it on this one leg, and I want you to hop as far as you can and stay still. And you can, I don't want you to like move too much, because if you lose your balance or your foot touches the floor, then that counts as a fail. It wouldn't be a pass. Yeah. So we can start with that one first, and then I'll explain the next one. Okay. No, just do it from here. Okay. Yeah. Just one hop. And try to stay balanced when you land. Okay. It's okay. You got this. Take your time. Stand still. Yeah, perfect. Now mark it. Yeah, marked. Okay. So let's try again with the other foot now. And we're going to try and compare between those two. Yeah, ready? Okay, you want to try that again? Yeah, go on. Well, you start from here. You're going too far. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, hop as far as you can. Yeah, balance. Perfect. That is a pass. Okay, you can go back. Okay, from what I can see, there's not too much of a difference between the two glides. Yeah. So it makes me believe that this test is a pass. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. It's called the triple hop test. It's basically the same thing, but 3 times. So you're gonna be doing the same thing as 3 hops. Balance. Okay. No wavering too much or putting your foot down, then that's a fail. Perfect. So whenever you're ready, go for the hops. Yeah, balance. Perfect. That's good. Okay, you can go back, and we'll do this again. Put the other leg. Yeah, whenever you're ready, go. That's yeah. There you go. Oh, perfect. That's good. Okay, yeah. That shows me that's pretty similar. Yeah, and that also tells me that you seem ready to return back to your sports, but we'll keep monitoring and make sure that you're fully ready. Okay. So we'll do a few more tests to see. Okay. Perfect? Yeah.